Hurry. Third grader, 9 years old, and I love to create. Here, we're on apps. I'm the creator of Muni. Come, let's talk more about it. I've been living at home and attending school online all because of the pandemic. In this year, I have realized I love to read and write stories. Yes, I love watching, reading, listening to all these stories, but it was never, ever easy for me to collaborate on story writing until now. Whether I was in the classroom with my friends, in creative group writing assignments, or with my grandparents, my cousins, my family, just sharing stories with each other, there was no easy common platform for making stories together. I was inspired to create a special online experience where we could all bring our hopes, our dreams, our inspirations, our ideas, and our lives all together. That is Muni. Muni is a storytelling, community-building app. It contributes, it inspires, it puts communities together. Yes, there is a larger purpose. And the beauty of it is that it's so simple to use. Come, let me show you.
Welcome to Muni. This is the cover page. The word Muni comes from community, as it is a storytelling community building app. The next is the sign up sign in page. It also has the feature to reset forgotten passwords. Since I have already registered my ID, I will log in. I also want to point out the easy-to-use hamburger menu option. First up, the mission page, the idea that inspired its birth and the vision that will keep it inspired in the future. The next on the navigation is the home page. We will come to it in a bit. Next is add a story. Then comes join a story, categorized by genre. Similarly, the read a story and my story are also categorized by genres of writing. After this tour of the drawer navigation, I will show you how Muni works. As I said earlier, there is a reset password feature. Let's try it out. Then a confirmation message appears telling you that the reset link has been sent. Let's sign in and get started. On the home page, we will start with add a story. The user selects genre and starts writing. Let's try it out. I have fast forwarded the video so that we have time to get to the Muni's other important features. After the user finishes writing their story, it takes them to a page where they can proudly share their story with family and friends and the rest of the world. If they choose not to share, that's okay too. Back at the home page, the user can choose to read their story or other stories. The app pages have been designed to include motivational quotes to encourage creative writing. The user can also choose to look at their personal writing portfolio called My Story. It shows a list of all the stories they have created and also notifies them if there are any suggestions. The original writer can choose to accept or decline suggestions. One of the most important features of Muni is to join a story. The user selects the genre, chooses the story, and starts writing their creative continuation of the story. This is the essence of Muni, an infinite chain of storytelling, a community-building effort. If the suggestion is over 150 characters, the user gets an alert. Once they are ready to submit their suggestion, a successful submission alert appears. Having contributed to their own creativity and the community, the user signs out with positive connections, inspiration, and encouragement.
Did you see how easy this was? And how it'll bring communities together? Well, this is just the beginning. I'm excited about the future possibilities. Like, for example, I could put this into a web-based framework, build more robust recommendation engines, invest into making the notifications smarter, and develop integrations with social networks to make sharing stories easier. The pandemic separated us, leaving a bunch of us distance from each other. We are defined by our stories. I can imagine a world where the best story which hasn't been written yet will be written by tens or hundreds of authors. The value that Muni creates for the society impacts us during pandemic, beyond pandemic, school or after school, and at a larger scale within our communities.